we're recording and we're streaming now. Yay! I'll just refresh this until it shows my face.
Wait, where's your... Oh god, I'm so out of date on Twitch. I've been here in so long.
Can I help with anything?
Where's your damn stream?
Where's my stream? I'll link it to you.
Please do.
That's okay. I was the same way with your YouTube.
Oh,
I was
I
just
found it.
like, how do you find it? We're so new. That's what that is. We're not
Oh, wait.
super mega famous.
How do I mute you on the stream? Oh god. I have you paused at the moment.
Okay, the mute button is right next to the pause button. It was kind of hard for me to find.
What?
Okay, to the right of the pause button, there is a mute button. It's where the sound is. It should be right over my Ko-Fi button. I know, there's a lot going on.
I'm on my phone. So
Oh no, you're
Hang-
okay. Then I'm not helping at all. I don't know what the mobile looks like.
I'm just gonna Google it.
That's what I recommend. I'm gonna say hello to everyone. Hello everyone. We're troubleshooting. Welcome to the stream. We're all learning how to use technology. I also have soup and wine. Oh, people donated to me and I got gifts because that was part of my request in the donation. There was enough of it that I could fulfill it. I'm so excited. But yeah, welcome. I can also just let people know I'm here. That'd be cool. You know what? While you are doing some configuration, my fancy guest, what we can do is we can just start playing your music. I think that would be cool.
I might just not watch the stream and just deal with it and just listen through Discord.
I mean, that works. We could do that.
Because I have no idea. I'm very
new to
Twitch
this.
inept.
You know what? The thing is, I am too. Shh, don't tell anyone. They don't know yet. I just got here. I don't know what I'm doing. Shh, they don't know. It's fine. Okay.
Okay. Oh, chat only. There we go. Alright.
Are we
Took me an
learning?
embarrassingly long amount of time to find.
Oh my goodness. No, that's been my entire process. That's why I don't sleep much. So yeah, I get that. I'm gonna put the OBS up here. And then I can oh my goodness. There are lovely ladies in the chat. They're lovely, lovely creatures. Hello. They're being nice to me. It makes me happy. You're really missing out. There's like some love going on.
Oh no. Let's start echoing, oh Jesus.
Oh.
Okay, I see 2 comments so far. Am I up to date?
Yes. You are up
Okay,
to
cool.
date. Yes.
Alright. We're good then.
Yay! Awesome. Now we're going to listen to your stuff anyway.
Sick.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll listen to your music and then I'm going to draw some cool stuff while we listen to your spooky stuff. And I'll make it extra spooky just for you.
Cool, you'll have to send me a picture afterwards because I won't be able to see it.
Aw, it's okay. We'll probably make prints. It'll be neat. And I'll make
Cool.
sure to let everyone know whenever I sell a print, I'll add like a little link to your YouTube.
That would be awesome.
As like a thank you for being a guest. I appreciate it. Okay, so
Yeah, no problem.
do you want to give any introduction to your All Smiles album? Do you want to talk about it at all?
Yeah, sure. So, for those who don't know, mainly everybody, I'm Abstraktes. I am a very not known yet experimental artist. I like making noisy, weird things with atmosphere and very thematic music. I like making things that have meanings a lot of times. All Smiles is an album I made. The title is ironic because nothing about it is supposed to be happy. It's all very negatively themed. Every song on the album has a different negative theme, and I guess as we go through it, I'll just explain what is happening thematically. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, after every song, what we can do is we can pause it, and if you want any commentary on that, we'll listen to it, and if you don't, we'll go to the next song.
Cool.
Yeah. So, we'll get to it. I'll turn this down just a bit, and here you go. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun.
Thank you.
Wow.
So, yeah. Song one.
I don't think I put my drawing monitor up. I'm sorry, guys. I guess I didn't click the button, but let me show you what I was drawing. Ta-da! And then, I'll show you later. Because you can't see.
Thanks.
I'm referring.
I assume it looks awesome though.
It's getting swirly and spooky, but also like I looked at the artwork that you had for your cover here, and I picked out the colors on it, and I put it in here, and I'm playing around with it. I'm having a lot of fun.
Awesome. So colorful then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So
nice.
I'll give you the platform to talk about the song we just listened to. I'll Be Your God.
Okay. So first things first. The main thing that song was built off of was the idea that I really wanted to use a theremin in a song.
I love that. I noticed that too. When I first listened to this, I was like, is that a theremin? Oh, I've always wanted to play with those. You put your hands out, and for anyone that doesn't know what a theremin is, they're these wacky instruments where you put your hands out and you move them around, and the sounds depends on the shape that your hand makes. It's magic.
Yeah. So, I make all my music on an iPad, and one of the patches I had for one of my keyboards was a theremin, and I was like, oh, sweet. So I just messed around with that until I got that melody that comes in, and I was like, okay, this is too good for me not to do something with.
Yeah.
And so I made this story of like not really in my head, it's a real story. But I was like, how do I put this into music? And it's the story of the People's Temple cult led by Jim Jones, if you know anything about that.
I don't. That's so interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say cults? I'm fascinated.
Yeah. It was this cult in like the 70s. And yeah, I want to use Ethereum. Let's just do it. Yes, that's exactly.
Oh, I'm glad you're looking at that too. I'm gonna catch up and chat for a bit, but I'm giving you the platform.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So for those who don't know, the People's Temple cult was this big religious movement in the 70s, led by a guy named Jim Jones, and he was just a complete narcissist. And he moved his entire commune out to like Africa or something, and it was almost 1,000 people that he had at this time following him. He had them convinced he was like the second coming of Jesus, essentially, or actually literally. He had them convinced of that. And
1,000 people.
Yeah, something around there. And
Yeah.
basically, they all ended up committing suicide because he was convinced that they were going to get murdered anyway. Because he was just not mentally stable. And so he had them all drink poison Kool-Aid and commit suicide.
That's the Kool-Aid
reference. Yeah, that's where "Don't Drink the Kool-Aid" comes from.
Interesting. Wow. So, I never knew.
Yeah.
I'm into everything psychology, so it's just fascinating to me.
Yeah, the title "I'll Be Your God" is a reference to a direct quote from Jim Jones. Actually, he said, I forget the exact wording he used, but something like, "If you need a friend, I'll be your friend. If you need a father, I'll be your father. If you need a savior, I'll be your savior. And if you need a God, I'll be your God." And so I just had this idea of like this really sweet and innocent sounding, almost poppy song that just slowly starts to sound more sinister the more it builds up and the more layers get added on. You start noticing the cracks underneath, and the darkness just like comes through it eventually, erupting into the chaotic like final few minutes of the song there. And I think that was really relevant to how the cult actually operated, looking nice on the outside to lure people in, eventually ending with them all dying. and that's why I sampled people screaming and everything. And
Yeah, that was like
that's
intense for me. It was really fun. Just what you were able to fit in such a small amount of time. It was really good storytelling.
Thank you. But that's just my interpretation. I mean, if somebody has their own, and this goes for all of them, just because I have a set idea of what it is supposed to be about story wise, does not mean that's the definitive version. Like, if somebody has their own interpretation, that's great. I encourage that as well.
Oh, I like that. That's really cool. Well, are
So,
you
yeah.
ready to get to this next song? Because I'm pretty excited for it, to be honest.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
This is fun. Oh, let me catch up on chat real quick, and then we'll hop into that.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing music?
How long have I been playing music?
Yeah.
Since, I don't know, 14, 15 years now. I'm 22. Whatever that age is.
I like that you're in chat and that you're letting them know that you're here. This is beautiful. You're getting the immersive experience, the VIP experience.
Yeah, of course.
It's fun. My community, they get to like see the YouTube video and then see the person like actually interact with the YouTube person, which is wild. Wow.
Yeah. Shameless plug. If you liked it, go ahead and listen to more stuff by me. Thanks.
Yes. Okay.
Add everybody.
So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna just pasted the link into the chat.
Awesome.
So
Thank you.
If you want, you could totally support the artist. It was awesome and came to my show. I would appreciate it.
That's me, by the way.
Yes. Abstraktes?
Abstraktes, yeah.
Abstraktes.
I don't actually know the actual way to pronounce that word. It's from a painting that I really like, and I just straight up took the name.
It was very punk rock.
I'm just gonna assume that's how you pronounce it. Yeah.
Abstractus. I'll just do that. Pronunciations are wild. I'm bad at it.
Yeah, pronounce it however you want. It doesn't matter to me.
A spaded fairy wanted me to hydrate. I'll do the water, and I'm catching up on chat. Yeah. This is fun. People are active in the chat and it makes me happy. They're talking about the spooky.
Yep, that's me, popular YouTuber. Haha, 14 subscribers. Hit that bell.
Smash that like button. You gotta get the hype in. I don't want to do it, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, for real. It's hard to grow on YouTube. Go help my friend. Wow, would you? Oh, my goodness. It was so nice just pressing this like button. You too could press this like button.
It's so rewarding and satisfying.
So satisfying. It was so gray and sad and bam, it's blue and happy. Just like me.
Perfect.
How's my pitch? Is it going well?
It's great. Yeah, of course. Any pitch is a good pitch. Well, let me rephrase that. Any good pitch is a good pitch.
Except for the I'll be your god guy. That guy maybe. I mean, the pitch worked.
Maybe not that.
It worked, but that doesn't mean that it was good. People died. This is fun. There's a lot of hype. I like the hype things.
Can we get an F in the chat for newbie? He can't get in, and he's trying to.
Oh, he can't get in my chat. How do I like get him in here?
He can't. He's having trouble getting his password sent to him.
I understand. I've been there. To be honest, I keep forgetting all of my stuff all the time. I write it down and then I forget where the book is because this is my last mess right now. So I got it now, I know. But tell him I said thank you for even trying. That was sweet. An F in chat, you know what? An F for the fallen. For the new.
He can hear, he just can't comment.
Oh, hey newbie! What's up? You wanna be on my show next? It'd be cool. Yeah.
I'll relay the reply if he replies.
You'll be like the communicator for the beyond.
Yeah.
Which is so perfect. Which leads me into the next song. Milk Plus. You ready?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, here we go.
Pick her over milk arsehole, milk plus. Milk plus, Verisect, or Centromesque, or Breadcrumb, which is what we were drinking. This would sharpen you up and make you ready for a bit of your trouble arsehole.
yeah. I was really getting into it. I'm having a good time.
I always feel like I made that song too long, and then I listened to it and I'm just like, nah,
It was
that's
perfect,
correct.
man. It was really nice. Yeah, I was drawing to it, and I felt the same way. I was like, I could stop now, but I want to keep going. And I started to make these little tree things in my drawing, and I think it's working out well.
Nice. But yeah, if they ever become too long and like you feel the need to pause it, feel free. It doesn't bother me any.
I love your music. No, I want to listen to like the whole experience, like start to finish. It's good. It's really
Thank
good.
you.
I mean it. Yeah, I'm really
Thank you.
like picky about my stuff. Your stuff is spooky, and it like makes me feel at home.
If you think this one's spooky, wait till the next thing I make.
I'm excited. Yeah, he's coming out with a new album. It's gonna be great.
Yes.
When's your album
I hope
drop? When does it drop?
When it's done.
When it's done, it'll drop.
Yeah.
And I will deliver it hot and fresh to the people.
Thank you.
Let me know when
I
it's
started it
available.
officially like 2 days ago, and
Okay.
it does not take me that long to make an album, so it'll be done within like a week or two.
Ooh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, also, Ravine, a fox princess, got me a hydrate, so I'm gonna drink some water, and you should drink some water too. And then I'm gonna drink some wine, but I'm also gonna eat my soup, because it's getting cold. But,
Newbie's giving hints for the next album.
oh yeah?
Yeah, he's in the chat now.
Ooh, Newbie's in the chat! That's really exciting! Cool! I'm so glad you guys are here. This is fun. I also have a stretch, so I will be doing that. And I have a hydrate, so I'll make sure to drink some extra wine for that one.
If you're curious though, that one is about A Clockwork Orange, if you've seen that movie.
I haven't, and I've wanted to. I started reading the book, and then I just never got the chance to get back to it, and I've wanted to for a long time.
Honestly, the movie is way better.
Really? Interesting. That is also
I've read
faster.
the book, and it's okay. The movie is my favorite movie of all time.
I'll watch it then. I'll watch it for you. I'm excited to look into it. I think we have a lot of the same aesthetic and a lot of the same interests. I watch spooky movies, and you're one of the influences.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm dabbling. I'm dabbling in it. Like, I like all of it. I'm just, like, it's so spicy. I'm getting there.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix still. If you're interested.
Yes.
But yeah, that's my favorite movie ever, and I really wanted to make a whole album over it, but I figured that's a little overindulgent for the movie. Like
what? No,
the movie,
why? That just means that we would have more music from you. Do it.
Yeah. There's stuff similar to that will be happening, don't worry, but not for A Clockwork Orange. I think that A Clockwork Orange I can encapsulate better in one song than I could over the course of a whole album. Just because the story is a bit more straightforward than I like when trying to make an album story, like a themed full album. Mm-hmm. As much as I love the movie, I think it lends itself better to a single song. So, without giving away, Newbie's seen all of. I've shown Newbie ideas of like all of my upcoming stuff, and there's gonna be plenty. Don't worry. But yeah, the movie is essentially about brainwashing, and I wanted the horns and the strings to kind of clash at each other in the song. The strings being his personality, the main character's personality, and the brass being the brainwashing trying to interrupt, and that's why there's such a clash. Also, I wanted to make a jazz song with as many instruments as possible without sounding stupid, and that's kind of what we got.
I like the
at
complexity.
Taylor Bentley, I play many instruments. That was kind of the joke. I was saying yes because I play lots. I play saxophone. I played that throughout all of school. I play bass and keyboard predominantly, but I also play guitar. Anything with a keyboard, I can make an okay sound with. Anything with strings, I can make an okay sound with. To answer your question. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're fine. I like the cello. The cello is really nice.
Yeah, I love the sounds I got out of all the strings on that one.
I like that you have complexity to your work. Like, there's so much stuff going on, but it harmonizes. And so it creates, like, this really cool, immersive experience. That's kind of what I've been going for with, like, my backdrop here. Just, like, wackiness. All of it. It's fun.
Yeah. I like to put a lot of stuff together.
It's good. So much stuff is just churned out these days. It's just super simple, like regurgitated, and it's real old real fast, and your stuff is refreshing. It really is. It's nice.
Thank you.
There's
so much different sounds and textures on this album. I almost feel like it's too much.
I like it a lot.
Thank you. I toned it back a little bit with the 2 albums I made after this one. John G being more lo-fi-ish.
Yeah.
And A Dream Half Forgotten, which does not exist sonically yet, unfortunately, being only drums.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the other 2 albums I have. God, I need to find a drummer for that one. Thank you again, Taylor Bentley. I can play those instruments, but everything I made on this album, with the exception of a couple songs, was all done electronically through iPad and just different apps. But thank you again.
But you're composing, which is really exciting. You're being like the puppet master to all of these different elements that are going on.
Yeah, I think I like to think so. It's a challenge, but I really enjoy doing it a lot. Yeah, A Dream Half Forgotten is cursed. It makes me sad because that's definitely my best album, and I don't think it's ever gonna get finished, which upsets me greatly.
Oh no.
That's and I don't even say that to be like narcissistic or arrogant. Like, I really try not to. That is without a doubt my best album, and it only exists on paper at the moment.
Well, when you're comfortable with it, it would be cool to have it up to where we can listen to it. Even if it takes some time.
I would love people to listen to it. I just need a drummer to play it because I can't play. That's like the one thing I just cannot pretend to be good at at all is drums. I can't do it.
So, I guess I could maybe put out a search for a drummer. I don't personally, there's no one that immediately comes to mind, but I've opened up, my social network to have a lot of creatives in it. So even if I don't personally know someone, maybe someone I know someone knows someone. A friend of a friend, yes.
Yeah. If it's someone who is comfortable improvising on drums and are willing to get weird with it.
That's my theme, though. I'm like, let's get weird. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will put that out. I'll see what I can do if I can send anyone your way.
Cool. To answer the question, am I local to NW? I'm sorry, I don't know where that is. I don't want you to have to compromise your location if you're not comfortable with that in the chat. But
what's your blood type? Type your social. Don't do that.
Yeah, no. And Newbie wants me to explain the concept of that album. Do you want me to get into that, or do you just want to move on with what we have?
Let's listen to another song, and then we can hop back into it. But yeah,
okay.
This is nice. This time, I'm going to eat soup, and I'll listen with you guys and eat soup instead of drawing.
I'm just sitting here in a darkness void, decompressing.
You're just in the void.
Yeah.
It's cool. All right, here we go. Oh boy, was ready to go on them drums.
Straight into the next. Yeah, I like drums a lot. If you
They're
if you
great.
haven't been able to tell.
Like percussion, just it's good.
Yeah, percussion and drums are like, other than piano, probably my favorite instruments.
I think considering that we have like a kind of drum all the time, like the heartbeat, there's something special about it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna stretch, and you can go ahead and do your thing. But this is for Entropic Sam. Thank you for the stretch.
This one is pretty straightforward. It's just about a planet colliding with Earth and what I think that would sound like set to EDM and dubstep music.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, every song on this album has a pretty dark theme, and yeah, it's just always gonna be something like that. Like if you just like, oh, I wonder what this one's about. It's probably got to do with like destruction or death or negativity or something.
No, I got it. Yeah, it's kind of like my stuff's like upbeat, but it's always a little spooky, just a little bit.
Yeah. The title is in reference to a planet called Nibiru that I think was like supposed to collide with Earth back in like prehistoric times. Don't fact check me on this. I haven't read this story in forever, so just take everything I'm saying as the hardcore truth. But
there's a Scooby-Doo season all about this. Continue.
What?
One of the newer Scooby-Doos. There's a whole arc about it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like super obsessed with Scooby-Doo. Like, what? Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, but anyways, this planet was like supposed to crash into Earth, and it went off course, so it didn't happen. But like, if it did, it would have completely destroyed the whole planet, and no one would have ever existed. So I just think that would have been cool as a song idea. Not cool to happen, obviously.
We were so close. No.
Yeah, if only.
No. No, it's good to live. Keep doing that.
But yeah, that's basically all that one's about. There's not really too deep of a meaning. I just wanted to make electronic music.
This is fun. Even if you just like pick a subject and you're like, I'm gonna do this just because I want to. It's fun. I like your stuff. It's different.
Thanks. Anything is percussion if you hit it hard enough. Yep. That's true.
I'll quote you on that.
Quote Newbie.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad Newbie's in the chat. It's cool. So that was one of his favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Let's hop into the next one. While this is going on, I'm gonna heat up my soup. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it got cold and
Good luck.
It's not so great. Yeah. So we'll make it super quick, but I'll go ahead. I'll hop into the next one, and I'll try to be as quick as possible.
All right.
Yes. goodness. Okay, so I could hear this while I was doing my thing. Like, I love how there's just stuff going on all the time. I used to play the marimba, and it feels really nice, what you've arranged here. Hi, Joey. Hello. But, go ahead.
Oh, me.
The guest. Abstractes. Yes.
Yeah, I sent dogs and you too because I like dogs and you too.
What?
in the chat.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I have.
So anyway,
it's really good.
that one is about Ted Bundy, the serial killer.
Okay.
And
Wow.
that's his voice that I sampled. It's really just repetitive for the sake of being repetitive because I wanted to see if I could encapsulate the idea of like a serial killer's life being monotonous in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because like eventually it just became like work for him.
Yeah, that thrill,
why
that
he got
high
caught,
thing.
you know?
Mm-hmm. When it's like all the time, it's just the normal.
Yeah. And I may have gone overboard, admittedly. I think that song's a little bit too long.
Oh,
But,
whatever. No. I mean, some of
You
the
don't think
best
so?
music made, like from the 70s, it goes on for a long time. And by comparison to a radio, how they want everything to be encapsulated in like 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I feel like I could have been a bit more brief with it, but if you guys like it, then that's all that really matters.
My solution is, if you are dissatisfied, just make more music. I'll enjoy all of it.
Yeah, that's the plan. Don't worry. But yeah, that's basically all there is for that one. Is Joey the 040 talking about me or just in general? Because I think that's a cool idea. Like the creators of art talking about their art.
I'm enjoying just the fact that we can show off your thing, and we can also show off my thing at the same time, like my drawing, which I will get back to, but I'm replenishing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see what you're doing, so I'm just assuming you've been, doing whatever this whole time.
I could be doing literally anything. Thank you for putting your trust in me with your brand.
Yeah.
I
No,
could
you're good. I don't
be
care.
doing just weird stuff. No.
It's just music. It doesn't matter to me what you do with it.
Oh, no. We'll treat you well. I appreciate the efforts you've put to be here. It's nice.
Thank you. I'm enjoying being here.
Yes. I'm happy. Good. Okay. Well, I want to hop into the next one. This is...
Go for it.
I almost read that as claustrophobia. We'll just read
Close. Colrophobia, I think is how it's pronounced.
I'll just read it as dyslexic. Ha! Here we go.
That too.
like the bass in that one.
Thank you. Yeah, so coulrophobia is the fear of clowns, if you didn't know.
Fascinating. Really?
Yeah.
Which is really interesting because I keep having clown stuff show up more and more in my work, and your painting here. Is this one yours for your covers?
The cover of the album?
Yes.
No, that's just a royalty-free painting I found.
It feels like clowns. That's what I get when I look at it.
Yeah, I picked it because it has a lot of colors, and I figured that could be symbolic of all the different themes and textures and sounds and instruments on the album.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see that too. That's the token metal rock song of the album.
Got it. Yeah, that's fun. I'm gonna catch you on chat.
I like clowns, and people are scared of clowns, so I made circus metal, basically.
Circus metal. I want more of this. Like, no joke. I enjoy the whole aesthetic. I don't know what all you can see right now. You mentioned you had some problems, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't see the stream at all, but I can see the chat and I can hear everything, and that's all that matters.
Can someone like capture this? Is that a thing? Can someone take this picture of me? Because I don't know how to. So there you go. There it goes. It's gone. Apparently, people can like capture stuff while they're clip it. Clip it is like the word I'm looking for because I don't really know. See, I don't know. This I just got here. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fun. But yeah, let me scroll up and chat real quick. And for anyone just tuning in, we have our guest Abstraktes, and we are listening to his music, and it's really cool. And if you... Yeah, thanks! I feel like I just gave you an avocado. Thanks! And so there's this really cool thing that I found out you could do where you go to an artist's song on YouTube and you smash that like button and it makes them so happy. Especially if you subscribe. I get extra happy.
Yeah, I mean, I would totally like be okay with that if it's something you felt like you wanted to do. Just saying.
I like your sales pitch here. I'm over here like, do it. And you're like, if you want to.
Yeah, don't feel entitled to if you don't want to, but like I will
find
be
you
significantly happier in life if you did.
Oh yeah, so he's doing a great job, and holy cow, someone clipped me. Oh, neato. Oh, by the way, I love when I get clipped. I don't know if that sounds right, but the clipping helps me. So if you want to do clips from my show, feel free to. I don't know if they disappear after so long, but they've been showing up. It's not a kink, Taylor. It's not. Don't make it weird, bruh. But I don't know how long they last. But I know that they've been showing up on my stream. And when people go to my stream, they get to see some of the clips. So if you want to help a girl out, you don't always have to have money. You could just show up and clip it is also really cool. And
show up and clip and do that thing on Twitch. I don't know Twitch terminology, but you should totally do that.
Yeah, finger guns. Yeah, but no, for real. Like, thank you for just being here. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
I'm not super high energy just as a person, But yeah, I'm having a good time.
It comes through in your music. I'm the same way. I invest like all of my energy into my work, and then usually by the end of that, I don't have much left. But thankfully, the community has donated wine, so I'm a little bit more chill today.
That's good.
Okay, let's hop in.
I'm just looking through all these stickers, sorry. And all these emotes.
Yeah, aren't they fun? They look like little stickers that you just like peel off and stick on for the chat. Yeah, okay.
Anyway, sorry, yeah, feel free to continue.
No, I'm the same way. I'm learning all about it. I'm like, ooh, distracting, which has been really fun for someone who's like never really been on the internet a whole lot. And then just kind of discovering all of it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yes. 'Tis banned. There's
Pondras is banned?
There's news about it. But this is your platform, so we should talk about you.
But Poggers.
What's
more important? That's the only emote I knew.
Yeah.
And now this octopus thing, which
there
is
are
cool.
tentacles in the chat.
Poggers?
I love it. Fun. I enjoy tentacles in the chat, by the way. So if you want to make me happy, you can spam the chat with tentacles. But we're gonna listen to The Sandman.
Yes. This one was a lot of fun to me. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
With insomnia, nothing's real. Everything's far away. Everything's a copy of a copy of a copy. Jack's smirking revenge.
Abstraktes. Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
there are developments in this chat.
Oh. Let me hop in. Posture check. Hello. Aw. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa. A lot of tentacles came in at once. Thanks, chat.
The real newbie is locked away in Jeff Bezos' torture dungeon.
Oh my god. There's a lot of stuff going on.
I actually LOL'd. Good job, newbie.
Bunko Bunks was like, I have fish. It was like I asked for tentacles, and he was like, fresh fish! Catch it, you buy it! That's from Aladdin. I've watched it probably 100 times.
I sent my 6 favorite emotes.
Your 6 favorite emotes, in case if anyone's curious, you get the behind-the-scenes, in-depth look at the artist.
Those are the 6 best emotes that I have access to on Twitch.
Emotes. These are beautiful. I gotta say, though, that Newbie has a Bob Ross, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
But yeah.
Is that a Dorito? Also, hi Subliminal. Hi. This is cool. Everyone's tuning in. It's a party.
All the characters are here now.
The boys coming to kick it. You know what? We had Girls Club. Now we're just kicking it with the boys.
It's all the homies. So the song, I said it was fun to make. I slightly misspoke. It was fun in hindsight.
Okay.
At the time, it was fucking hell.
Oh, I get it. No, I understand. Yeah. A lot of people think that I just, like, just messing around, having so much fun all the time. And it's just like, I'm so tired. I can't stop.
Yeah.
The project isn't done.
Well, it's not even that. I have, like, a mild form of insomnia.
Ooh.
And at the time that I made this album, it was really bad. It was before I started, like, just taking a lot more, like, melatonin and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was really, really bad. And, like, the slightest bit of light or sound would wake me up if I wasn't, like, completely full-on REM and basically dead asleep. But, yeah. So I just thought one night, like, whatever, if I'm going to be awake, I'm going to do something, like,
cool,
productive. And so I started, like, working more on this album because it wasn't finished at the time, but I already started.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I am so tired, I'm just going to make the first thing I see. And it was, I just scrolled through the instruments, like, that I had access to on my iPad.
Mm-hmm.
And I landed on a double bass. And so that's where that main theme at the beginning comes from. So I was just like, I'm just going to make this about insomnia. And I tied in the movie Fight Club to it, if you've seen that.
Yes, I'm seeing your love for film come through in your work, and it's really cool.
Yeah, like every other song on here is in reference to a movie. Yeah, so the song is more or less a reference, just a big reference to Fight Club, really.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all there really is to it. I was really tired when I made this, and I did it all in, like, the course of one session that night, and I never went back and tried to, like, clean it up or anything.
Well, that's
just because I didn't
exciting,
care, and I thought it had more
it.
character that way if it just stayed in this perpetually tired state and just left it there.
Yeah. Well, it's cool that you have such a personal experience tied to that. I'm sure whenever I start really investing more in my own music, some of my stuff is probably going to show through too.
Yeah, if you're making stuff, then send it over, because I'd love to hear it too.
I'm getting there. Subliminal let me use some of his equipment, and I didn't get to for very long, and then I learned a very small amount. I learned how to loop, and I made alien sounds.
Nice. I mean, you just gotta start somewhere. I've been doing it for a while, but I still find new stuff constantly. So
It's fun.
You know.
It's fun. It's definitely not because I don't have an interest in it. There's just so much going on in my life right now.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fun though once you have the time to actually like sit down and learn it.
Yes, I'm so stoked. I want to get to the point where I can like be a little more like stable with everything, and then I can start branching out to more stuff. So this
Yeah,
is
for
great.
sure.
So you're like helping me achieve this dream, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Good, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah. Okay, let's check out the chat. Also, newbie, thank you for making a whole new account just to tune in. That was really cool. Wow, props to newbie.
What a guy.
What a guy. I like how Subliminal's like, suspicious. You the real newbie. This is the Terminator newbie. I'm convinced.
I mean, I guess we can't technically prove that it's the real newbie.
We don't. I have another hydrate. Bunks.
Bunko Bunks.
I was gonna ask if we
Buffalo Bill.
I was gonna ask if we wanted water or wine, but I'm thinking maybe water.
If you're Jesus, you can have both.
At the same time, I guess.
Yay.
Is this like a Midas touch
Newbie, you're
thing?
always
Is
the
it, like,
winner in my
instant?
book.
Bunko Bunks, thank you for the tentacles, too, by the way. Appreciate that. This is gonna be my thing. I already have a decal that says, stay weird, and it's got, like, tentacles that form a heart.
That's awesome.
I'm making a shop. I'm making a new shop, and I'll have your print in there, and then I'll have my other decals and all kinds of new merch in.
Cool.
As soon as I can.
Actually, keep in mind the tentacle emote. It will come in necessary for spamming toward the end of the album.
You are really a fan of. We'll get there. We'll get there. We won't spoil it.
Yeah. Don't jump the gun.
Yeah, this is great. The real newbie is locked away in Jeff Bezos' torture dungeon.
That made me laugh really hard.
Are there just marbles on the floor? Is it just full of like sticky marbles?
It's all the peasant $100 bills that weren't printed that were printed prior to like 2019. They're just crumpled up and thrown down there for him to suffer with.
Goodness. You know what?
Newbie got censored. You're disgusting.
Oh wait, what? I'm still catching up. There's so many tentacles. I said let there be tentacles, and then chat was like, all right. Oh, this is fun. What is this? It's a bunch of noodles. The internet is such an interesting place.
Noodles and tentacles are essentially the same thing. They're in the same family tree.
Okay, I gotta say, newbie, back up, said robot noises are best noises, so I'm not really convinced it's newbie.
Oh shit! I didn't think of that.
My God. Oh no, newbie. He's like, I've seen enough hentai to know what's going on here, and yet you stay. Oh God. Amazon's basic BDSM gear everywhere. Is that what the torture chamber? We went in different directions, friend. I went into like peanut butter on the face when you sleep. That sounds like a torture chamber. Yeah.
Oh God.
That's what I usually threaten people with.
Where's my boy Franklin? I don't know who Franklin is.
Franklin. It's Franklin. It's... Hopefully he's not going to get me in copyright trouble. Franklin. This is Franklin. He's a tiny turtle, and he was named on my show, and he loves you so much.
I like turtles.
I also like turtles. He thinks that you are just the best, and he's rooting for you. So
Thanks, man.
Don't give up. Yeah, sometimes we name things on my show. It's fun.
Fun.
Oh my goodness, Muffin. He's being real sweet. Thank you, Muffin.
I mean, you don't know what I look like, but thank you, Mom. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Look, I'm fabulous. Looking so nice. Delicious.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to the next one. And
All right.
I'm gonna draw more. This is fun. That's a song.
Nice. Good timing.
Party foul. No, it's okay. Bam. Okay, we're good. Goodness. Wow. This is fun. This is wine. I'm not distracted. I get like lost in a trance when I listen to your stuff. And what's really,
I will take that as a compliment.
it really is a compliment. It takes so much to get me out of like everything that's going on and out of my head and all that. And so when I listen to your stuff, I'm so able to fluidly work on my own stuff, and that is a gift in and of itself. So thank you for that.
Cool. You're welcome. I explained this song's meaning in the chat, actually.
Ooh, nice. Let me catch up on that. Yeah, by the way, chat, if I ever miss one of your things, like a hydrate or a stretch or a posture check or anything like that, just let me know.
Do you get it?
Oh, I'm exceptionally slow at reading.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, so making sure that I didn't miss anything. Magnetus says he's going to bed. Good night, Magnetus. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. This song, he described it with internet stickers.
That's right.
With the Twitch emotes. I feel it though. It's got like a robot. It's got an arrow. It's got a guy doing like this. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Basically, it's about the idea of bicameralism, if you know what that is.
I don't. What is it?
Bicameralism is the how do I explain this? It was the coming to realization, I guess, of consciousness, like that the voice in your head is not from God; it's just your own thoughts.
Yeah.
And like that was a big thing for early humans to like come to terms with and figure out that they weren't hearing somebody else's voice in their heads, that they were hearing their own. And this is actually personified really well in the show Westworld, if you've seen it. It's like one of my favorite shows ever.
I've heard it's really good. I've always wanted to look into it.
Oh my god, I love that show so much. But basically, it's about artificial intelligence becoming sentient.
Yeah.
And that's why in the song it starts off really electronic and then starts to slowly shift into organic instruments like strings and piano and stuff.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it's basically about like artificial intelligence becoming self-aware.
You know, Elon Musk has been saying for like 10 years that is one of the top priorities that we need to have right now. And he's like, no one is listening. So
I think we should avoid it, personally.
Terminator newbie might be a thing.
Yeah. I don't
We're
want
looking
Terminator
at you, newbie.
to be a real thing. Yeah, that's something I think we should avoid.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those things where like nobody knows about it for a while, and then everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of something similar to what we experienced the beginning last year, you know, with everything going on. But Newbie's got like the glasses on in chat. Yeah.
What a guy.
What a guy. He's the
Real
one.
quick, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before we start the next one. Or you can start the next one without me, it doesn't matter. I know what it sounds like.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna be gone for just a second.
I'm gonna munch on soup. We'll start the song.
Alright. Nice.
Haha, I got it. And you're back. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
That one's everybody's favorite.
It's beautiful. They're all my favorite. Oh my goodness. I'm getting some interesting stuff in my print while I'm listening to music. It's nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll have to show me after the stream because I can't see shit.
Ah. Yeah. I'll send it your way right after stream.
Awesome.
Did you have any comments for the song, or do you want to move forward?
This one is fairly straightforward. It's about the like the banshee folklore. This one actually has words with it that I put in the description for the viewer to like add in at their own rhythm to it, like freeform poetry almost.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah, I've actually considered going back and re-uploading this with my take on it, but I don't want that to be like the definitive thing with it, you know?
Yeah. So this is your poetry then?
Yeah, I wrote it.
That's really exciting. I'm gonna link this particular song to the chat. So if anyone wants to check out this, I won't be able to right now, but I'm gonna check it out later.
Cool, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one tends to be a lot of people's favorites when I show them my stuff. What do you think about it? I've been talking about these a lot.
I like all of your music. My personal taste tends to be a little more upbeat, but it's not that I don't like this song. I wouldn't say it's my favorite out of all of them, but I enjoy it a lot.
Cool.
I think that
you.
it's like spooky, and I imagine someone kind of encroaching in like a forest and then just kind of like traveling around and traversing, and they're all creepy. That's what I
Yeah, I like that. Cool, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I get told a lot that this sounds like it should be the backdrop for rap. I don't personally hear that, but if someone wants to rap to this, I guess they could.
Maybe I could try. I could try it out. I mean, it's one of the art forms I've been looking into for a while.
Yeah.
I wrote one
I want
forever
Newbie to
ago,
rap
can't
over
find
it.
Do it, newbie. Do it in your Terminator voice. It'll be cool. Wear shades. Do a rap. It'll be fun.
I might get Emmett Goose to rap over it.
Yes, do it.
Do you know who Emmett Goose is?
No.
It's just me, but that's my rapper name.
For real?
No, that doesn't exist.
But it could.
But if it did, that would be my rapper name.
If I were in an indie band, do you know what it would be called?
What?
Banana strings.
I like that.
It would be mainly stringed instruments, unless I could get a hold of a marimba. And, I'd really like a hammer-on dulcimer. Does that count as strings? It's got strings, but you hammer them.
I mean, strings make the sound, so yeah, sure.
By that logic, doesn't that make a piano strings?
Yeah, I would make the argument that a piano is a string instrument. Newbie, we're not ready for the fire he's gonna spit, apparently.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Rap battle, Newbie versus Emmett Goose.
Let's not knock everything over. I've got like lava lamps and stuff. Alright, formaldehyde. Let's hop into this. You ready?
Oh god, this one, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Tentacle time.
Ooh. You don't say.
Mhm.
I got it this time.
Nice.
Jones.
Yeah, that's a good one if you wanna, get anxiety.
It was so nice. I could envision the finger movements with how quickly you were going on the sax. It was crazy. It was really
Yeah,
fun.
that one, my God.
You gotta warm up the phalanges.
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably instrumentally the most simplistic one to make, but also I think it has the biggest impact of any other song on the album.
Real quick. Hi, Princess Liz. Hello. Welcome to the chat. We're listening to spooky music, and we have Abstraktes, who is the actual composer. Wow.
Hello, that's me.
That's the voice from the beyond. From the void, we have our guest.
I'm so excited.
Excellent. So what's it like to be a disembodied voice?
I don't know. I'm a voice, not a brain.
Oh. What's it like to be a spooky ghost?
Could be better, but I don't have to worry about worldly things, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Like this guy over here, who is his name's Affordable Healthcare. He's the frog of the show.
Nice.
Yeah.
I take your word that he looks awesome.
I was gonna say you can't see the stream,
No.
but he's here and he's rooting for you.
Thank you,
You
Affordable Healthcare.
Got
firm.
this.
I bless you with clear skin and good grades.
He's pleased with this.
But
Okay.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna mention I liked all the tentacles you put in the chat. It's so perfect.
Yeah, this song. I read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft. He's like my favorite author. Not his views, mind you.
We all know about
his
the cat.
work.
Yeah.
As a person, he wasn't that great. As an author, I thought he was really good.
Fair enough. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, and this song is basically that. It's just H.P. Lovecraft works or lore as a song. What I imagine tentacles would sound like. What I imagine, incomprehensible alien life forms would sound like to our brains that wouldn't be able to perceive them.
I think about stuff like that all the time. It's like people say that they're ready for the unknown, but they can't even handle what's here on Earth. And I'm like, you would not be able to handle this. No.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, are you familiar with some of Lovecraft's works?
I know just enough to be familiar and be able to have a conversation about it, but I haven't been able to dig into it personally. It's on the list. It's been on the list.
Okay.
It's been on the top
that's
of the list
fine.
for a long time.
You're ahead of most people because most people don't know him at all.
Interesting. No, he's been on my list for years. It's just I went straight from college to running my own business and then traveling, and then it was nonstop.
Yeah, that happens. But one of the things he likes to do in his stories is make his creatures so unfathomably foreign, I guess, to the human brain that it just cracks under trying to understand them and makes them just go insane.
Interesting. Yeah, it seems like there's something to be noted there about complexity, because for some people, when you come at them with a lot of complexity, they don't know how to handle it, and they kind of get weird. Yeah, but real quick, Princess Liz asked how we are. I'm doing fantastic. I'm having a great time. I'm kicking it with the community, kicking it with Abstraktes, listening to some cool music. How is Abstraktes doing tonight?
Well, I figured that question was targeted at you. But I'm doing good. I'm tired, but that's just because I just came from work.
Oh,
But
yeah. Well,
I'm doing well.
We don't have to
Yeah.
get through the whole album today. Honestly, if you wanted, I don't
No,
know.
no, no. We're at the end. Let's finish it out. We can
Right.
do the other one another time.
We have the last one. I'm so excited for this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get to it. You ready?
Yeah,
All right, let's do it.
absolutely.
Wow. I felt like I
So
just experienced someone's descent into madness. It was
that
lovely.
was the goal.
I felt it. It was
Thank you.
really exciting.
I will never get used to hearing my voice or my laugh in that song.
Oh, so this was you? What?
Oh yeah, yeah. The whole thing,
Interesting.
yeah, it was me.
I thought it was more of like a movie excerpt I didn't know about.
Nope, that one was completely me. It was I quoted a Batman comic actually
Wow.
called "The Killing Joke." The whole song is about the Joker as a character,
Mm-hmm.
and what I quote like part of the way through the song before just it turns into chaos is the last line of like the probably the most famous Batman comic ever, where it's the Joker. He got caught by Batman, but it's different this time. He pretty much like lets himself get caught essentially just because he's tired of going back and forth with Batman on it, and like they know that the only way that the cycle can get broken between them is if one of them dies, and
Wow.
uh, so the Joker, he just like breaks the tension and he's just like, it reminds me of a joke. And he tells the joke that I tell in that song. And then he starts laughing and like Batman starts laughing, which is not something that you usually see from him in a comic or any version of Batman really. And they
Yeah.
just laugh together for a while. And then eventually the laughter just stops and it just shows that like only one of them was laughing at the end, but you don't know who.
Oh, what? That's
Yeah.
so interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Ah, the suspense. You're really good at creating suspense. You have like a mastery over dissonance, it seems. It's great.
Thank you. Yeah, I really like telling stories through music. A lot, actually.
It works really well. You do it well.
Thank you. Next time we do this, we should go through uh, my other album that can be listened to, and
Hmm.
that's a whole thing in itself.
I look forward to it. That's going to be exciting. Um,
Cool, cool.
you did mention that you worked a long shift today, and it is getting pretty
Yeah, yeah.
late.
I'm not like trying to get out or anything though. If you have anything else to say, then go for it. I'm not trying to leave or anything immediately.
Real quick, Taylor says they live there together forever. Two happy loonies laughing together, Batman and Joker. I imagine them in a woodland cottage.
Pretty much, yeah, or a padded cell.
Baking muffins.
Yeah, I mean that's one way to interpret it.
Oh, what? Look, Newbie has contributed to my goal. I'm glad you're looking through those. Yeah, if I get enough if I get enough for my goal, I'll be able to get some cosplay stuff. Do something
Cool.
with that. Should be cool. Yeah, maybe I can cosplay like the cottage core Joker.
Nice.
They lived
I
happily
like
ever
that.
after. Yeah. I imagine them in two separate bathtubs on a hill during sunset. Beautiful. It's just their
Nice
silhouettes, and there's like Batman ears.
Yeah, definitely. I like that.
they get the wine glasses and they're like, ding. To us. Ha ha. Yeah, But yeah, I think this is a pretty good time to wrap it up.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for having me. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you for everybody who's been listening with us and listening to me. If you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate it, but I'm not going to be obnoxious and push it.
Do it. Do it.
If
I'll be
he
the hype
wants to push
man.
it, then that's fine.
I'm like the
But,
wingman for the subscribers.
Yeah, but I appreciate those of you who have been listening.
Uh-oh, the robots have taken over. Newbie? I knew it. I knew it was time to wrap up. I've been having a lot of troubles with Discord lately. It's been a thing. Like, we did a stretch session today in the pink party room, which was so much fun. And I had so many issues with it. But we did it anyway. Newbie says it wasn't me this time. I swear. I'm so convinced. Newbie, I can't wait to have you on the show. It's gonna be so cool. I've got to see a fair amount of Abstraktes work, but I haven't got to see very much of yours. Headphones died. Well, boy, howdy. I think it's a good time to wrap up. Can we get an F in chat? An F in chat for our guest. Just out of respects. Thank you. Well, I guess I will be your voice now, Abstractes. I had a wonderful time. Thank you for being my guest. I appreciate you coming out to the show. It's great. It's great. I don't know much about the technology, but I figured that I could take the same concepts of what I was doing at conventions and maybe build a platform online for us to explore artists the same way that I got to when I got to go to an artist alley. But this time, we get to see all kinds of people, including musicians. So this has been really fun. I had a good time, and it wouldn't have been possible without supporters like you. Thank you. And guests like Abstractes, and possibly Terminator Newbie, who might be on next time. Stay tuned for next episode. I don't know who's going to be my guest, but it will be someone. Okay, so Abstractes says, thanks for watching and listening, everyone. Thank you for having me on, even though I couldn't actually watch anything. You know what? Wilbert gives you his hat of approval, his little hat nod, his little hat tip here. He gives you his approval. He thinks that your work is just dandy. and so you can't see it now, but I will upload this to YouTube, so you'll be able to partake in the cuteness that is Wilbert. And for those of you that don't know, Wilbert's the star of the show, and I'm his lovely assistant, PandorasEyes. Skynet Newbie. You know what? That's probably going to be the title of the stream. If we ever get him to be a guest, we'll do Skynet Newbie. Abstractes says, I'm down to do this again. If you or anyone else wants to watch the other music, watch the skies. That sounds really great. I'd be down for that. I think that would be really cool. I like your work. I don't know. I don't know the Watch the Skies reference. I don't know what it's about, but we can ask later. But for now, boy howdy, it got late fast, so it's time to go. Newbie also says watch the skies. Abstractus says watch the skies. New album will be out by the end of the first week of February. I'm just going to say that album is going to drop, and that's why we're watching the skies. So, oh, Joey, you make a good point. You said you're still looking forward to an apocalypse stream. Well, I actually have a friend that used to go to apocalypse-themed events. And then you know all kinds of really cool stuff for IRL apocalypse. So I'd love to have you as a guest too. So if people are interested, which it seems they are, and it seems like my platform here is a little more stable than it has been ever before, and it'll only get better, more improved as I work on it. I think we're ready to start rolling in some more and more guests, really set up a schedule. So I'll contact you guys, and I'll get a spreadsheet and make it all official. And we'll see what all we can get for our lovely viewers like you. Thank you. But for now, I think it's time for us to log off. I had a great time. Wilbert had a great time. And Franklin had a great time too. And all the rest of the Scooby-Doo gang that's over here. This is my Pandora's Eyes gang. This is my super sweet. Yes. All my plushies. All the characters for the show. You have the option to give them names. And I have more that I'll show you next time. But that's for next time. So goodbye, everybody. I'm Pandora's Eyes. Thanks for watching. Whatever you do, do with love. Bye.